Hello and welcome to my channel, Attila Tarot. In this video we will look at what will the year 2026 bring to Vladimir Putin. He is the leader of Russia. It will take a few seconds until the cards come out. Now also what I think it's important that if you are interested to see what will happen to the country Russia, I recommend you to check out the video connected to that. I will also compare the cards against my previous readings as well, in terms of to see if there are any kind of similar topics that are keep coming back. And also I want to encourage you to like, share, subscribe and hype. That's the best thing you can do to the channel. And also comment, let me know where you're watching from. What do you think about Putin itself? And also I want to encourage you to check out my other videos that are kind of that can help you in your day-to-day life in terms of the zodiac signs, how you can manage the energies, because obviously that's the other way you can help to grow the channel. All right, so let's look into we are able to start the reading for Putin. The first card we have here for him is the disseminating moon. So this is a card that's talking about take time to breathe out. So obviously what this card is talking about, that it's very important for him to slow down, because maybe I think he needs to rethink a couple of things in his life. And also, pause for a certain period of time. So I think it's very important for him to kind of take things a little bit easier, and again, he needs to rest. Let me put it this way. From this deck, we do have two cards that came out. We do have the time for a nap, number 24, and number 42, which is kind of like mirroring each other, chop wood. So number 24, time to take a nap. I think it kind of comes to the same topic of a breather, that he needs to take some time off. He needs to kind of take a rest. Maybe it might be that it's time for him also to retire. I'm kind of getting that sense as well. But I think also with this number 42, chop wood, he is definitely will be focusing on everyday chores, everyday work as well. So definitely important him to take some rest, and maybe to kind of it might be health related as well. From this deck, we do have here the vigilance. Look for opportunities, keep going, don't quit, make your own luck, the path is lit. I think what's really important here, the vigilance. I think he needs to be careful. He needs to kind of watch out. Maybe he needs to watch out for his health. Maybe he needs to kind of watch out for who's with him and who is not. And he has to kind of be in charge of his path. The reason I'm saying who is with him or not, we do have here two cards, partners and divine couple. Attract your money match, prosper with your partner, family business, love at work, share wealth. Anyway, this is kind of there are two cards here that are talking about collaboration, partnerships as well. So I think he needs to be really vigilant around who are the people that he trusts, who are the people are in his close circle that he trusts, and I think also his alliances, I think on a big picture. And I think he needs to kind of take some rest as well, take a break. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of his reading, we do have the Fool card. The Fool card, which is a card that connects to new beginnings, new chapters in our life, when we are going into a brand new direction. So something new is coming into his life. This can be many, many things. This can be new directions. This can be new jobs. I don't know what kind of a new job he would have other than the leader of Russia, unless he's going to be thrown off. But nonetheless, maybe he's going to be sacked. It's kind of funny. I never get that feel when I look at the Fool card, but it kind of came to me. So maybe he's going to be sacked. I don't know. There's going to be something new that's happening for him this year in 2026. Now, the first card we have here for him is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a card of losses, a card of sadness, the card of mourning. So something sad will happen to him that's going to hit him really hard. I think he will feel it personally. And I think it's going to be hard for him to get over it. Because with the Five of Cups, you're focusing on the loss and you're not seeing the opportunities, right? So there's something here that's going to be painful for him. The next card we have in his reading is the Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords is a card of fear, anxiety, not able to sleep as well, when you kind of have guilt. I'm not sure if he would be necessarily feeling guilty, but I don't know him. But I think he might be very vigilant here. Because you kind of have this vigilance card, and I think it might be that he won't be able to sleep because he might be watching out for, he might be paranoid who is with him and who is not with him. But also very interesting that kind of comes to me with this Nine of Swords, the taking the nap theme as well, that keeps coming here. Maybe he needs to kind of rest a little more. Because with the Nine of Swords, you're kind of thinking, you're up day and night, and something is bothering you. Now we also have here the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is a card of struggles, difficulties, challenges that he has to face. This is kind of like the card that symbolizes job loss as well, like the two cards, the Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, can definitely connect it to some kind of a difficult time that he will go through, which is kind of interesting because all the previous readings that I had for him was way better. But it looks like that 2026 will bring him some hardship as well. Now it can be connected to health as well. Maybe that's why he has to kind of nap and take a breather. Like I don't really like to focus on health related stuff in my readings, but obviously from these cards it can indicate to that. But again, Five of Pentacles, weaknesses, maybe they will be able to hit a weak aspect of him, and again it might be financial challenges as well that he might face in the year of 2026. The next card in his reading is the Strength card, which is positive because it can connect to health. It can be connected to being brave, being courageous, making moves that are surprising people. So maybe there might be here something where he might lose something, but he might come out of it very strongly with some new approaches. But nonetheless, I think he also needs to be very, very patient. We also have the Temperance card. Now the Temperance card came out in his previous reading as well. So the Temperance is a card of healing, protection as well, and being patient, because the Temperance is kind of letting us know that we shouldn't get into anything crazy, like the slow and steady approach kind of wins the race. Now there might be here some health issues that he's been recovering from. Definitely can be connected to these, the Strength and the Temperance, but also he needs to be very, very patient because both the Strength, both the Temperance card kind of pointing into that direction. All right, let's see what's going to be the final outcome for him. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hype if it's available when you're watching this video. That's an indication that that you enjoyed the reading, and you're also helping me to grow the channel, to make sure that the message gets out to those who are interested in this topic. For you, it is only costing a couple of buttons to push, so I hope that you pushed those like, subscribe, and hype buttons. And don't forget about the comment section. Let me know how you enjoyed this reading, where you're watching from, and anything you want to share about what you think about will happen to Vladimir Putin. Okay, the next card is the Six of Swords. So Six of Swords is a card of leaving the challenges, leaving the difficulties behind, and arriving to a calmer shore. But what kind of came to my mind that, it might be a leader that's kind of leaving their home, because that's what this theme is, the way I painted it. But I think there's going to be here some difficulties that he will have to face. And I think he's going to be able to overcome. Now, the Six of Swords, yes, you're arriving to calmer shores, but you're also getting into a phase of your life that you just don't know where you're heading. So we'll see what the other cards are telling us. Okay, so we also have here the King of Cups. King of Cups, it's a court card, so it can be a person, his energy, or just the general energy of the card. Now, the King of Cups is someone who is very diplomatic, very emotional, good with his logic as well, and very balanced. Right? Very balanced, and even in the middle of the chaos, he's able to keep his position. He's able to be cool, to stay cool, calm, and collected. And it's very interesting for me to see these themes of these waves. So I think there's going to be some big changes in Russia. And I'm kind of telling you that because I've done the reading for Russia. There's going to be some major changes. I want to recommend you to take a look at that full reading. But I'm kind of getting here that obviously it's going to cause him headaches. There's going to be losses here. But I think with this two cards of the Six of Swords and the King of Cups, I think he'll be able to weather the storms, whatever they will bring. We also have here the Queen of Wands, another court card, so it can be a person, his energy, or just the general energy of the card. The Queen of Wands is someone who gets everything that she wants. She is positive, she is kind of like a go-getter, and she doesn't care what other people think. So it might be that he'll be able to kind of, with some patience, he's going to be able to achieve something that he wants to achieve here. And let's see, what do we have at the bottom of the deck? We do have here the Ace of Cups, which is a card of new beginnings, new chapters, happy times, making peace. So maybe he'll be able to make some peace. There's a High Priestess under it with unlimited potential and some secrets. So I think probably they will be able to find peace in 2026. So that's all I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.